Aloha everyone, Hazel and Margie here. Today we are at Hoopili's sales office because the new release for Nahele just came out. And guess what? There's only 16 released and more than 40 people in line. Yes. Have you heard about Hawaii's newest condo development called Nahele at Hoopili? Well, stick around because in this video, I'm giving you the steps to reserve your unit and a sneak peek of it first, all on this channel. Aloha everyone, Hazel Gakula here. It's been a hot minute since my last video, but as usual, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. I'll be posting up more videos about real estate and education for first-time home buyers. So let's jump into it. Today, I'm talking about Hawaii's newest condominium called Nahele in Hoopili. Nahele is located in Ewa Beach, Hawaii, but also borderline Kapolei because it's near Kapolei Rec Center, near Kapolei's newest mall called Kamakanali'i. Nahele has it all for those who are looking to make a move into a community full of excitement, convenience, and freedom. It's made up to 4 to 5 buildings with 1 bedrooms as low as $400,000 price range, 2 bedrooms in the high 500,000s, and 3 bedrooms in the high 600s. Nahele is in high demand right now because of the pricing for a brand new unit in a desirable location. And the crazy part is the home value keeps increasing in this area. Nahele will consist of 9 buildings with around 300 units for sale. Each unit will have upgraded appliances similar to the ones in the $1 million listings like the Bluffs. So far, the first 2 buildings have already been reserved and people are about to move into the first building. Earlier, I didn't really give a set pricing because it keeps increasing. For example, the first release for the 2 bedrooms were around $550,000. And the most recent release, the 2 bedrooms with the same layout, same square footage, went for sale for $575,000. So the price jumped up $25,000 within 2 months, and I believe it's just gonna keep going up and up. But what's great about Hoopili is that they are offering 1% seller's credit to help cover closing costs. So this could range from about $4,000 or up to even $8,000 to help cover your closing costs, which is huge. So that means less money out of your pocket and more money going into your furnitures. But that is only if you use their preferred lender, which is DHI Mortgage. I highly recommend using their preferred lender because they have access to what is called the special builder's interest rate, which some of my buyers was able to lock it in at 5.25, 5.5, and even 5.75, which is huge because lower interest rates means lower monthly payments. All right, so here is the steps on how you can reserve your unit. Number 1, you're gonna connect with a superstar realtor who knows the ins and outs about Hoopili, aka me. Number 2, I'm gonna connect you with Hoopili's lender, which is DHI Mortgage, so that you can take advantage of those benefits that I just mentioned earlier. Although you are welcome to use any lender that you want, but in my experience, no one can ever beat DHI Mortgage because the seller's credit and the special builder's interest rates. All right, so step number 3 is the lender will pre-qualify you to see what amount you qualify for a mortgage loan, or what you need to fix or what you need to do to get qualified down the line. Either way, this is a great benefit for you because then you'll know where you stand and what you need to do to get qualified. And number 4, you need a $5,000 deposit. So this could be a $5,000 personal check or a cashier's check. Just make sure it's not a business check. And lastly, number 5, once we have all of this, now this is the time where we just wait for the next release. But this sounds more complex than what you think. And here's why. As I mentioned to you, these units are in high demand. Everyone wants to get in, and the last release, we stood in line outside of Hoopili's sales office for 30 hours prior. And yes, we did camp overnight. It's 10:30 and we're still out here. I actually got here at 5 a.m. this morning, and I'm happy to say that they're gonna get the 2 bedroom that they wanted. But check out everyone here. I'm about to go sleep soon, and I'll see you guys in the morning. They released 16 units and there were over 30 people in line. Luckily enough, my clients were the first 10 people in line and they were able to reserve the unit that they wanted. You might be wondering, how the heck were we first in line? Even realtors were asking me. So every time a release comes out, Hoopili will email everyone in the morning the day of, then everyone will rush over to the office and stand in line, and the office opens at 10 a.m. But what many people don't know is that Hoopili is required by law to make a public announcement in the newspaper. And they usually print out the newspapers the night before. That's my secret sauce on how my clients were able to get there first. And I share that with other realtors. You know, it's public and I'm always willing to help other people. But my experience, you know, camping out overnight was pretty decent. It wasn't scary at all. It felt safe because, you know, you're surrounded by ordinary people and it's a safe neighborhood. And I look at this as an opportunity for my clients or my buyers to get to know the neighbors, because whoever is standing in line is also gonna be in the same building as everyone. So it's a great opportunity to get to know your neighbors. And everyone was super nice. You know, they're already talking about, you know, whose house we're going to for the housewarming party. And it was just fun, you know, it was good vibes. So the next day, the Hoopili release at 9 a.m., you know, the new release of Nahele. That's when you see more people coming to stand in line. The office opens at 10 a.m. You know, everyone's getting excited. The sales rep comes out with a clipboard and everyone just signs in order because, you know, we were there the previous day with the same people. We know who's in front of who. We know who's in back of us. So we pretty much just pass a clipboard to each person, which is great, you know, there was no drama at all. And then they call each person one by one in order. And then boom, you go inside the office, you see a whiteboard with the units, you choose the unit you want, you sign a little document, and then 1 week later, you come back, sign more documents, and then you get to walk the unit. You know, you do a walkthrough at your unit or a similar unit. So you're pretty much reserving and putting a deposit for a unit that you've never seen before. But you know, 1 week later, you are able to walk the unit. They'll give you some condo docs. It's like a huge book this big. You just review it and then you have 30 days to say, hey, I back out. And then you get your $5,000 back. But waiting for your turn to be called in can be nerve-wracking because you don't know what the people in front of you are gonna get. People change their mind last minute. And honestly, I did see some familiar faces the second time I went to the release because the first time that person wasn't able to choose the unit that they intended to because someone probably already took it. So that means they had to, you know, camp out the second time. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy like that, you know. You camp out the first night, but it's not guaranteed that you're gonna get it. So it can be nerve-wracking. So it's important that you work with someone who will go above and beyond for you and who is 10 steps ahead of everyone, like me. You know, if you go to Hoopili, they represent the seller, but you as the buyer, you want to work with a realtor who is going to represent you. So just know that I got your back. And I can proudly announce that so far I have helped 6 families reserve their brand new unit at Nahele. So if you want to move into this new development and enjoy the amenities like the swimming pool, the playground, dog park, soccer park, basketball courts, or easy access to the freeway, and even the rail station, you'll have easy access to the rail station because it's nearby. Contact me today. I'll help you get started. I'll connect you with DHI mortgage lender, and I'll even give you a tour of the Hoopili community. Nearly 250 units are left for sale. Don't wait until everything's sold out. And don't even wait until prices go up. Like what I mentioned earlier, price has been going up every release. Well, if you made it this far, I just want to say thank you so much. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. I'll even put my social media links down below so that you can follow me on Instagram. I love posting up about, you know, new developments, home tours, and even education for first-time home buyers or even sellers. Next week, I'm even gonna give you a tour of the 1-bedroom and the 2-bedroom and even the 3 bedrooms. So stick around and stay tuned. Mahalo.